Good afternoon, Goshen High School. My name's Ben Cranston.
And I'm Shania Hopkins.
And let's talk about this week's news. So, first item on the agenda, there will be an NHS fundraiser going on in the cafeteria for the next few weeks. They're raising money to support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. They're devoted to stopping those two diseases, leukemia and lymphoma. So it's a good cause. You can go down and donate $1 and it raises awareness.
Also, Goshen High School, we have some of our applications for our PTO scholarships down in the guidance office, so make sure you head on down and get some of those applications and fill them out.
Also, there's soccer tryout paperwork in the main office. Go down there, visit, get the paperwork if you're interested in playing spring soccer.
Okay, Goshen High School, Cincinnati State will be holding a student parent night on Thursday, January 26th. So if you're interested in Cincinnati State for college, make sure you go to that and get all your information.
Finally, on Thursday, January the 26th, during bonus bell, all freshmen, sophomores, and seniors will be open to come and see a seamstress come to Goshen High School in the library. You'll visit the library and the seamstress will talk about sewing. So anyone who's interested, you can come down. Juniors, you will not be able to go during that bell because you have ACT practice, but there's also stuff going on after school, which you can attend to if you're interested in learning how to sew. So anyway, Goshen High School, thanks for watching. We're wrapping it up now.
Next, we're going to weather with Elizabeth Short.
Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth Short here bringing you the weather today. So today is going to be a bit rainy, with a high of 55 and a low of 48. Saturday's also going to be rainy with a high of 63 and a low of 49. And the weekend's pretty much going to be rainy because Sunday's also reduced for some rain. And it's going to be a high of 58 and a low of 46. And Monday, like any other Monday, is going to be really rainy with a high of 48 and a low of 39.
Welcome to GNN Sports. The boys basketball team will have a game Friday the 20th at Western Brown with the first game, which is the freshman game, starting at 4:30. The Lady Warriors basketball team will play the 23rd at Talawanda with the JV game tipping off at 6. Ohio State Buckeyes will play the 22nd at home against Northwestern at 1 p.m. on Big Ten Network, and the 25th at home against number 24 Minnesota with a 7 p.m. tip also on Big Ten Network. The Cincinnati Bearcats will play the 21st at Tulane with a 4 p.m. tip on CBS Sports Network. The Bearcats will also play the 26th at home against rival number 22 ranked Xavier with a 7 p.m. tip on ESPN. The Dayton Flyers are 13-4 and will play St. Louis on the 22nd on CBS Sports Network with a 2 p.m. tip-off time. The Xavier Musketeers are 13-5 and will play the 22nd at home against Georgetown on CBS Sports Network at 2 p.m. On the 26th, the Musketeers will travel across town to play at rival Cincinnati with a 7 p.m. tip. In the NFL, the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers will play for the AFC Championship and a Super Bowl bid. That will be the later game on January 22nd, with New England favored by 6. The game will kick off at 6:40 p.m. on CBS. The earlier game will be against the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers for the NFC Championship. Atlanta is currently favored, and that is where the game will take place. The game will kick off at 3:05 on Fox. This has been Savannah Duro with Sports on GNN.
Well, I started here about 20 years ago. And I work with the kids at the high school. I teach high school math. I have taught anywhere from a basic math class clear up to statistics. This year I actually teach Integrated 1, Integrated 2, Integrated 201, and Integrated 3. And I also work with the drama, where we put on certain performances twice a year. I have to say, because I feel completely at home here. I feel like this is a place where I belong, where the kids just, I just get this warm, fuzzy feeling. I know people are probably sitting out there, they're probably laughing at what I just said, but I really do. I just really feel like this is home to me. I think it goes hand in hand with the other. The fact of, if I didn't feel like I was at home, then I wouldn't feel like I was actually getting across to the kids. I know there are those kids that I can't reach, that drives me absolutely insane, but these kids here are just special, and they just really need somebody that loves them, and I really do love them.
I went to a few different colleges in my day. I started off as an undergraduate out of Hong University. That's in Athens, Ohio. And I spent 5 years there. Actually, I was able to get 4 years of education into 6. Some of the good things about college versus some of the bad things about college. Well, obviously the bad things about college would be is that you got to move away from your home, and you don't have to, but I had to move away from home, and I missed my family. It was one of the first times I'd been away from home, so being homesick was a transition and a hurdle that I had to overcome. But once you get through that first 6 months of college, you tend to like being on your own. You get used to it, and so I would say that was one of the bad things about college for me, was just being away from Goshen, being away from my hometown, all my friends and stuff. But you make new friends and so on. Well, some of the good things about college would be obviously the new people, the new friends, the new experiences, the education. It was an exciting time for me because you're learning things that you choose to do. Like in high school, you have to take X, Y, and Z in order to get your diploma. But college is a little different. If you're interested in science, then you take as much science classes that you want. If you're interested in math, then you're taking a lot of math classes. You don't have to do the things that you're not so interested in doing. And some advice I would give Goshen students who are going off to college is a lot like high school, but you have to learn how to manage your time. You'll find that you'll have a class at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you'll be done at noon, and you got the rest of the day to do what you please. So it's good to have a part-time job, and it's also wise to set up a routine schedule that you can time manage, budget your time, that you're doing the things that you should be doing when you're supposed to be doing them. The kids who I've known who have not been successful in college right off the bat, peers who I went to college with, it was because one, they were homesick, and two, they just did not manage their time very well. They were off doing things that they shouldn't have been doing instead of studying and so on. So that's the thing about college, is that it's more upon you. You're expected to do what you're supposed to do, and people aren't out babysitting you or watching you and making sure you do that. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do it, you're still going to pay your thousands of dollars in tuition, which you want to avoid that without getting your degree.
Hello Goshen High School, I am Trent Brath, and today I am joined by Paige Garr and Ryan Wake. Paige Garr, Warrior of Basketball, scored 20 points and made 7 rebounds against Indian Hill. Ryan Wake scored 23 points to beat Wayneville. He was named Claremont Sun Student Athlete of the Week. Only true noble warriors can achieve such great feats for their valor in the field of sports ball. And now it is with great honor that I knight them. Squire, spear. Thank you. Now, if you could please take a knee so I may knight you. It has been in tradition for many months, when athletes have shown skill, they have been chosen to be knighted for Athletes of the Week. Please rise and bow for the camera.